Giant squid. The giant squid is perhaps the most legendary creature of the deep, growing up to 43 feet in length. These elusive cephalopods inhabit depths between 1,000 and 3,000 feet, where they hunt using their 8 arms and 2 specialized feeding tentacles. Each tentacle is lined with hundreds of powerful suckers, rimmed with sharp, serrated rings that can tear flesh from prey. Their eyes are the largest in the animal kingdom, reaching the size of dinner plates, allowing them to detect the faintest glimmers of bioluminescence in the pitch-black depths. Giant squids possess a parrot-like beak strong enough to slice through steel cable and can inject toxic enzymes to break down prey. Despite their fearsome reputation, they're rarely seen alive. Most of our knowledge comes from carcasses washed ashore or found in sperm whale stomachs. These intelligent invertebrates have complex nervous systems and can change color instantly. They're believed to be ambush predators, lying in wait in the darkness before launching devastating attacks on fish and smaller squid. Anglerfish. The anglerfish is one of nature's most nightmarish creations, perfectly adapted to the crushing pressures and eternal darkness of the deep sea. Female anglerfish can grow up to 3 feet long and possess a bioluminescent lure called an esca that dangles from a modified dorsal spine above their massive jaws. This glowing appendage contains colonies of light-producing bacteria that attract curious prey in the blackness. When an unsuspecting victim approaches, the anglerfish strikes with lightning speed, its hinged jaws expanding to swallow prey twice its own size. Their mouths are filled with long, translucent, needle-sharp teeth that angle inward, making escape impossible. Perhaps most bizarre is their reproduction. Tiny male anglerfish, sometimes hundreds of times smaller than females, bite into the female's body and fuse permanently, their tissues merging until the male becomes nothing more than a parasitic sperm factory. The female can carry multiple males attached to her body, creating one of the strangest reproductive strategies in nature. Goblin Shark. The Goblin Shark is a living fossil that has remained virtually unchanged for 125 million years, earning it the title of living dinosaur. This pinkish-gray predator grows up to 13 feet long and lurks at depths of 3,000 feet or more. Its most distinctive feature is its elongated, flattened snout, covered in electroreceptors called ampullae of Lorenzini, which detect the electrical fields produced by prey's muscle movements. When hunting, the goblin shark employs a terrifying feeding mechanism. Its jaws aren't fixed to its skull, but instead can shoot forward at incredible speed, extending outward to snatch prey before retracting. This slingshot jaw mechanism happens in milliseconds, making it one of the fastest feeding strikes in the shark world. Its nail-like teeth are perfect for grasping slippery prey like squid and fish. The goblin shark's flabby, pinkish body is poorly muscled, suggesting it's an ambush predator rather than an active hunter. Sightings are extremely rare, with most specimens caught accidentally in deep-sea fishing nets. Vampire squid. Despite its terrifying name, the vampire squid is actually a docile creature measuring only about 1 foot long. It inhabits oxygen minimum zones between 2,000 and 3,000 feet deep, where oxygen levels are barely sufficient to sustain life. When threatened, it doesn't attack, but instead turns itself inside out, exposing its dark webbing covered in bioluminescent photophores that create a dazzling light display to confuse predators. This defensive maneuver reveals spine-like projections called cirri that give it a fearsome appearance. The vampire squid has the largest eye-to-body ratio of any animal, with enormous blue eyes that can detect the faintest traces of light. Unlike other cephalopods, it doesn't hunt live prey, but feeds on marine snow, dead organic matter that drifts down from the upper ocean. Using 2 retractable filaments covered in sticky mucus, it collects this detritus and packages it into food balls. Its body is covered in a velvety, gelatinous tissue that appears deep red or purple in white light, but appears black in the deep sea, providing perfect camouflage. Viperfish. The viperfish is a ferocious predator measuring up to 2 feet long, equipped with some of the most disproportionately large teeth in the ocean. Its fang-like teeth are so enormous that they don't fit inside its mouth when closed. Instead, they curve back toward the fish's eyes. These needle-sharp teeth are used to impale prey, preventing escape once caught. The viperfish has a hinged skull that can rotate upward, allowing it to swallow prey nearly as large as itself. Along its belly runs a row of photophores that produce bioluminescent light, possibly used to attract prey or communicate with potential mates. Like the anglerfish, it possesses a long dorsal spine tipped with a photophore that acts as a fishing lure. The viperfish migrates vertically each day, rising from depths of 5,000 feet at night to feed in shallower waters before descending again at dawn. Its body is built for sudden bursts of speed rather than sustained swimming, with powerful muscles that propel it toward victims in explosive attacks. Despite its terrifying appearance, the viperfish is relatively small and poses no threat to humans. Frilled shark. The frilled shark is often called a living fossil, with a lineage dating back 80 million years to the age of dinosaurs. Growing up to 7 feet long, this primitive shark more closely resembles an eel with its elongated serpentine body and lizard-like head. Its most distinctive feature is its mouth, which contains 25 rows of backward-facing, three-pointed teeth, approximately 300 teeth in total. These teeth are designed to snag soft-bodied prey like squid and fish, making escape virtually impossible. The frilled shark's jaws can open extraordinarily wide, and it hunts by striking like a snake, bending its body and lunging forward to engulf prey whole. 6 pairs of gill slits give the appearance of a frilled collar around its throat, hence its name. It inhabits depths between 2,000 and 4,000 feet, though pregnant females sometimes venture into shallower waters. The frilled shark has an incredibly long gestation period of 3.5 years, one of the longest of any vertebrate. Sightings are rare, and much about its behavior remains mysterious to scientists. Colossal squid. The colossal squid is the largest invertebrate on Earth, potentially reaching lengths of 46 feet and weighing up to 1,650 pounds. Even more massive than the giant squid, it inhabits the frigid Antarctic waters at depths of 3,000 feet or more. What makes it particularly terrifying are its arms and tentacles, which are equipped not just with suckers, but with swiveling hooks that can rotate 360 degrees to tear into prey. These razor-sharp hooks are surrounded by serrated sucker rings, creating a double-threat gripping mechanism that can shred flesh. The colossal squid has the largest eyes ever recorded in any animal, up to 11 inches in diameter with a pupil the size of an orange. Its beak is powerful enough to cut through steel fishing line, and it's believed to be an aggressive predator that hunts large fish like Patagonian toothfish. Unlike the more slender giant squid, the colossal squid has a robust, muscular body built for power rather than speed. Most specimens have been found in the stomachs of sperm whales, their only known predator, suggesting epic battles in the dark depths. Gulper eel. The gulper eel, also known as the pelican eel, is one of the strangest fish in the deep sea, reaching lengths of up to 6 feet. Its most striking feature is an enormous mouth that can open wide enough to swallow prey much larger than itself, attached to a body that tapers to a thin, whip-like tail. This massive mouth is hinged with a pouch-like lower jaw that expands like a pelican's, allowing it to engulf large quantities of prey or water in a single gulp. Despite its enormous mouth, the gulper eel's teeth are tiny, suggesting it feeds primarily on small crustaceans and fish rather than large prey. At depths of 3,000 to 6,000 feet, it drifts through the water with its mouth wide open, filtering food from the surrounding water. The tip of its tail contains a complex bioluminescent organ that glows pink or red, possibly used as a lure or to attract mates in the darkness. Its body is mostly black or dark brown, with minimal muscle mass and a skeleton that's largely cartilaginous rather than bone. Adaptations to life in the deep, where food is scarce and energy conservation is critical. Which of these creatures scared you the most? Drop your answer in the comments below. If you enjoyed diving into the terrifying depths of the ocean with us today, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more fascinating deep sea content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.